Hello, and welcome to another Dokkan battle video. We're gonna be taking on the newest red zone in this video. I believe this is the stage against like stuff like General Blue and all them, Staff Officer Black and all them from like the OG Dragon Ball era. I don't know really what to expect from this, so I'm just gonna go in with this team. We are going to be using Ultimate Gohan. Here's a little sneak peek at Truth's Gohan, by the way. Oh, funny thing, this is Truth's links. And then, not to brag or anything, but your boy already is done. So we're gonna be doing a whole lot of videos basically about Ultimate Gohan and Orange Piccolo and Pan and all them, using them in a bunch of different content. But before doing anything, oh, actually, we can't even look at their intro yet. They're both gonna play on the same thing on the next fight. Yeah, again, I have no idea what to expect from this stage. Oh wait. Alright, now that the longest intro literally ever is done, we can go ahead and move on. Stats looking rather nice right now for these guys. Now this is the first like pure like hybrid Saiyans 200% lead, so I do expect big things from this team. One thing that I am not the biggest fan of in terms of Ultimate Gohan and Orange Piccolo is their link sets. I think that they like severely underdid their links, and that they could have been a lot better in terms of links because they both definitely struggle for ki. Piccolo less than Gohan. His Piccolo does give that minor support where he gives ki. But in terms of like Gohan, he struggles because his only ki link is shocking speed. So you really want him getting like ki support, or else he just ends up being a little lackluster in that department. It is definitely difficult to get him consistent like 18 to 20 to 24 ki super attacks, which is where he wants to be to get super effective against all types. So it is a little wonky in that aspect, but you know, it's fine. Like, we're gonna probably be okay without this. I do want him next to Vegeta and Trunks because Gohan is like the definition of a slot 2 character instead of like a slot what is it, slot 1 character. He definitely does not want to be in slot 1. He will get incinerated in slot 1. He gets way too much defense on super attack to be in slot 1. All right, here we go. All right, so this is what I mean. This is my major problem with this team. I guess we'll leave Truths here because, like, as much as I think these units are good, Piccolo definitely, he's been insanely impressive. They really struggle with ki sometimes, and I really am not a fan of that. Like, new age LRs should not be struggling for ki in any way, shape, or form. They should be always at like their max power, and like, because this is Piccolo at 55%, by the way. 80 like he's rather good. He like has zero problems. He's easy to build up. He has all these like different things. This is a rainbow Gohan, by the way. Like, yeah, it's just, I don't understand what they were thinking with Gohan. Piccolo makes sense. Piccolo, I feel like they designed fine. I don't have any problems with him besides his link set. But Gohan, it feels like they really held back on him, and that they like initially wanted to make him something that he's not currently, and they just either didn't have the time to do it, or just something came up and they weren't able to. But it definitely feels like something went wrong development-wise, and for them to not be able to fully maximize Gohan. Ki's kind of trash here. Oh, we're gonna like leave Pan on rotation, but yeah, it definitely feels like something like went wrong in development with these guys. I think one major thing that like really makes that kind of feel like the case is the Beast Gohan active skill in general, because if you look at it, right, it's a very good animation. It looks amazing. I think it is by far the best animation in the entire game, like without contest. The thing is with it though, it looks like it's two separate animations slapped together, and I feel like that is definitely something that is weird. It definitely looks awkward. It looks phenomenal, right? Don't get me wrong, it's literally beautiful. But you can definitely tell that it's not the way that they wanted it to be, right? And like, I don't know how to describe that without like showing it to you, so I will play it next time we have the ability to do that and when it makes sense. But like, if you take a look at the animation, right? It is very clear that like, from when he transforms to when he smirks and then the special beam cannon feel like they were two separate animations that were slapped together in post. And no, both of them look amazing. It's just, it looks a little odd. So I feel like maybe this was supposed to be like, maybe Gohan, it makes more sense for this to be like a transforming TUR, where the 18 key super attack would have been Beast Gohan's super attack. He would still probably have the intro, the transformation would have been his thing, and then he would have had basically two active skills, one with the transformation into Beast, and the other one being the actual special beam cannon. It feels like that's what they wanted to do, but they ended up making him an LR and just didn't have the animations ready for him, so they just like said, well, here he is still. And it, yeah, I don't know, that's kind of how I feel about it. We could use it here, but I don't feel like that would really help. I'm going to do this. And do this a little bit. All right. Yeah, that's how it kind of feels. I don't know if that's necessarily accurate, but that definitely is what it seems to me anyway. Piccolo definitely, he looks like he was designed to be an LR. Gohan, with the way his animations are set up, it definitely is weird. Though it also looks like Piccolo was designed to be like a revive character based on that last part of his passive, where if you're like below a certain amount of HP, then you heal and then you get more damage reduction. That feels like it would have been a revive effect, and it's not. So it's definitely something interesting to think about. Definitely makes me feel like something happened in development to shift with the way these characters were made. Regardless though, they are still pretty good. I do really, really like Piccolo. I feel like they designed him perfectly. Gohan, he definitely could have used a little more time in the oven, I think. Because I feel like his like passive is a little bit lacking in this, like the defense department. I feel like he's just way too offensively like based and needs a little bit more in the chamber for defense. But anyway, this seems pretty casual. I'm not seeing any real issues with this stage. I know Pan took a decent amount of damage, but we already have healed all that back up. So like, I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about all this, right? Because while I do think they're all very good, I'm using them and I'm like trying to compare them to the other top Dokkan Fests that are in the game right now. Piccolo definitely seems like he's in that like top 3 space. Probably alongside Vegeta and Trunks and Carnival LR Goku. I don't know how I would place them, like personally, but Gohan seems like he's more in contention with Cooler, right? Where he is like one of those really heavy damage dealers that if you're not playing around him properly, or if he doesn't do enough super attacks, he can get really, really cooked. Which is not something that like I'm too fond of. I do like seeing the haha funny big number, but like at the same time, I want him to be able to do that funny big number and live. Is a really important thing. Oh, okay, so he locks. Okay. We could say no to that with Piccolo, but I feel like I want to save that for the last phase. So far, this first stage doesn't seem that hard. I'm gonna probably use Piccolo's team for stage 2. Oh, okay, how much is this gonna do? Okay, so he lowers defense and stuns. That's unfortunate. And that was also a lot of damage to take. I know, like, Gohan, again, he gets a crazy amount of damage, or defense after he supers. But, like, that was a kind of a lot more than I would have liked for him to take. That's for sure. And again with the locking is annoying. Yeah, like, cause this is his start of turn defense. It's like, it's fine, but like it can definitely be a lot better. Let's see here. He's gonna get, if he gets super attacked in slot 1 again, it's gonna do damage, and I am not looking forward to that. He will be able to probably one-shot him if he can actually attack. Alright, let's see if I can do this. I did kind of change up my setup from the way I was doing it before. But like, because for some reason my capture card was being all weird and not registering my phone, so I'm just like directly wired into my phone. It's still going through the same like weird Samsung DeX thing, so it's not like complete screen mirroring, but like it's as close as I'm gonna get for a while until I get a new phone, because for some reason my phone just denies screen mirroring. So once I get a new phone, it probably will be a little better than that, but yeah, that's still a lot of damage. The thing is, Gohan can triple super, right? And it's just, he's not really showing out too much, really. Huh. Yeah, he really is like cooler, isn't he? It's probably gonna take me a little bit to decide whether or not I like him better than Cooler. As of right now, his overall stats look a little better than Cooler's. Okay, this is definitely really nice. But that's rainbowed, and he has less defense than my 55% Piccolo while getting defensive support. Like, and he has all in the family active. Again, like, this one isn't fully like level 10. But like, it's a little weird that he's that low. He gets how much defense on super attack? He gets 30% per super attack performed up to 150. Yeah. And then he gets 50% defense on 18 key and 30% on 12 key. So he can definitely get up to decent defensive numbers. It's just, I would have liked him to be a little bit stronger in that department. You know what? Let's use this here, and then just kind of roll with it. I mean, it did decent damage, that's for sure. 2 health bars will definitely take that. Again, I don't know how hard this Staff Officer Black is gonna hit me, but like this is how many links active we have right now. I feel like this is a really good rotation for him. It allows him to sit in slot 2 and kind of vibe. It's just his defense is rather low. I know mine really hasn't had a chance to stack up a bit because of, you know, his key issues, because he only gets that chance to launch an additional when he has 20 key or more. And since he has those major key issues, it is kind of rare for him to actually be able to get that off. Okay, so Staff Officer Black dodges. That's annoying. Don't want to shoot out right now? Yeah, see, but he does that though. And it's just, that's a lot of damage. I just wish he was a little bit beefier defensively, because he hits really hard. Like, that's a lot of damage there, yeah. Yeah. it's definitely a lot of damage. It's definitely a lot. I guess, I mean, I can't really say too much more, right? That was good. That was a good number. His defense would have been about like 500, 600k. So not awful. He would definitely still get hit really hard by a lot of the strongest bosses in the game, but like, he might live if he tripled. Obviously, we'll never know because he literally obliterated him, but yeah, I mean, hey, Gohan kind of doing all right. Anyway, let me know how you guys felt about this stage. I didn't seem that hard. It was pretty easy. Good thing though is the stage is 5 tries, so whatever. I'm just gonna grab our stones real quick, and then yeah, we'll move on here. into the next stage in the next video. So I'll see you guys when we go and tackle that. We're probably gonna use Piccolo's team. Let me know how you guys felt about this stage in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.